The Guyana Revenue Authority was the first of these targeted agencies, with several of its staff attending. Addressing the attendees was Sara's CEO, Aubrey Rettmeyer, who made it clear that Guyana must clean up its act as developed countries are observing its efforts. He also spoke of the human impact of corruption and the underdevelopment it results in.
2 or 3 weeks ago, a person I know went to Georgetown Hospital, public hospital. She went in there with a broken leg, and she died even before getting on the operational table. And we just smile, and that's all they would say, if at all, sorry. If we were to have a better health system, that would never happen. It wouldn't happen in places like the United States. It's all because not so much what we have or we don't have, but our institutions are required to be much stronger. There are countries that are very, very poor in natural resources, but their citizens enjoy a very high standard of living. I often use Singapore, Hong Kong, and these other countries as against countries like the Congo that has a lot of natural resources but can't have paved roads. The post office, the postal system in the Congo doesn't work.
Using a quote that described corruption as a plague, former Customs head Lancelot Wills stressed the need for such exercises.
I want to preface this by saying that our own Transparency Institute of Guyana Incorporated views corruption as an insidious plague that affects all of our beings. That has to be understood in its true context, and not through the prisms of what we come to know as normal behaviors, which are in some way corrupt, but rather they're outrightly corrupt.
Besides this training, a memorandum of understanding was also signed between Sara and the Financial Intelligence Unit on Monday. It is understood that at this signing, Sara Director, Professor Clive Thomas, announced that persons who stole and want to voluntarily return state assets could strike a deal. The MOU in question addresses issues relating to the sharing of information between the two agencies in the fight against financial crimes. Interagency collaboration is an important part of the anti-money laundering and countering the financing of terrorism fight. For the Evening News, I am Jarrell Bryan.